We love featuring artists you should know about, and this one's even been celebrating the spirit of Christmas. Minneapolis, Minnesota rock stars Castor Valor is a shock rock force that delivers a ferocious blend of hard rock and heavy metal wrapped in a theatrical spectacle unlike anything else on the touring world today. Their latest album, Paracosm, is out now with the lead single, At Least We Still Got Our Rock and Roll. Thank God we still got our rock and roll, fellas. We're excited to have vocalist Alexander Castor Valor and guitarist Stephen Volor on the show. Thanks, guys, so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us, man. Great intro. Love it.
Well, wow. Well, first, congrats on the album. It's amazing, and your guys' stuff keeps getting better. So that's always a plus when I was looking into your old stuff. But you two are brothers, right?
Yep, correct.
So whose dream was to start a band? How did this thing get going?
Definitely this guy. He was the dreamer for sure.
That was me. That's my fault.
Yeah. I never knew about being a musician. You know, he forced me into it.
I did. I made him play the guitar because I couldn't do it. I got a guitar.
Tried it out for a few weeks.
No, it was more than a few weeks. I gave it like a month or two.
Yeah, I can never remember. We've talked about this a lot of times.
Yeah. The point is, I tried to play it. I wasn't very good, and I made him try it because I wanted to sing some lyrics that I wrote over the riffs that I wrote, and I couldn't do them at the same time. So I'm like, hey, can you play this? It's really not that hard. And it really wasn't that hard. He did a really good job, and that's when I was like, maybe that's not for me. So then I just resulted to become a singer. I'm like, I'm gonna have to sing now. And then
well, I mean, were you like 12 or when was this?
I was like 16, 17.
So I was like 13.
Yeah, we're 4 years apart, so
something
like that.
Yeah, that's my brother. Same thing. He's the older one, and he probably would have done the same thing to me. I can't play this stupid thing here. You figure it out. So, well, Alex, I mean, so writing lyrics has always been your MO.
Actually, yeah, that's actually how I like really got into music. Is like kind of like one day I just wanted to start writing my own lyrics after like I started getting into like heavy metal. Like I started listening to Slipknot and System of a Down, Marilyn Manson, those kinds of bands. And I'm like, I like the words, like what they're saying. Like I wanna write some of that too. So I started writing my own lyrics, kind of just like if something like popped into my head, and like it was all garbage. It was not good.
Yeah,
but like
similar style. Like, it was very heavy, kind of grotesque, Rob Zombie type writing.
Well, I started to really enjoy what I could do with words. You know, like what kind of images I could like create by formulating sentences.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like, and then like how to like rhyme words. Like, you know, you could do like exact rhymes, or you could do like near rhymes, or not rhyme at all. You know, and I enjoyed that, and so I started to dabble with that. But then I'm like, well, I should make some kind of music now. So that's when I talked to my parents. I'm like, hey, for my birthday, can I get a guitar? So they bought me a starter guitar set, and that's when I started to write some riffs and try to put the lyrics over it. And then I gave it to Steve, and
I started playing.
He did it better.
I loved it.
And and then after that, I could like strictly focus on writing lyrics and my new mission, which is to learn how to sing.
Yep.
So
and then we just started putting together music. We were always an original band.
Yeah.
We never learned cover songs.
It took a while for us to do our first cover, and
you did it backwards from the rest of everybody else. Yeah.
Right. I mean, like as a guitar player, I was learning other people's music just to see how the hell do you write a song? Like, how do notes come together and make music? Because nobody taught me. I just learned through, well, first learning how to tune the guitar from the starter video that came
there's a DVD
in that pack, and then just watching YouTube videos and learning tabs, and eventually, of course, you know, learning some music theory and whatnot. But yeah, it was just writing our own stuff from the beginning.
We just really wanted to be like our heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why we did all of this. Like we didn't want to, be a cover band.
No.
We wanted to write our own stuff like from day one.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was like a year later we actually did a real cover. We learned Breaking the Law.
Oh yeah.
It was Breaking the Law by Judas Priest. And that
Yeah.
was our first cover that we
And that
learned.
stayed with us
Right,
forever.
we still do it.
Man, we just love Priest.
It's
And what's funny
crazy.
too
I
though
know.
is that you talking about like some of the songs we wrote when we first started, they were so much heavier. We've kind of come full circle. Like we changed our style to more like an hard rock, glam rock type style, and now with this new album, Paracosm, our music has just gotten a lot heavier. So we're kind of back to the beginning, but with a lot more talent and musical ability.
Yes.
So
Talent,
so it's
keyword
really
talent.
funny.
Um, but it also has a lot to do with like the time, like
Mhm.
what started to like happen. Like a lot of Paracosm was written during COVID.
Yep.
And COVID was it was a dark time. It was a scary time. So
Mhm.
the songs kind of took that on a bit.
Yep. So
Um,
we got what 3 songs off the album that were written in 2020.
yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Yep.
Well,
so
when did Black Leather Middle Finger come about?
so that is
That's
actually
a classic.
that's a classic.
Yeah.
Um, it came about because I was driving in the wintertime and like I'm just driving my car and this guy cuts me off really rudely and I get upset. So then I pull up next to him and I flip him off. And I was wearing black leather gloves. And I was like, wow. And like I know
The
it
power.
sounds like really cheesy and stupid, kind of like in a movie. But like I just looked at my hand with the black leather middle finger, and I'm giving this guy the finger, and I'm angry, and I'm like, this is a cool concept, like Judas Priest, hell bent for leather. Like
Yep.
Huh?
I'm like I and I think I could write a song about this, and um,
It
I,
became one of our most popular songs. But
it's a good concept that I think everyone can relate to.
yeah,
You
like
know, everyone has someone they don't like.
it's
And
it's a lot more than that. It talks about, be who yourself, dress how you want to dress, look how you want to look, be how you want to be. And if someone's going to tell you not to do
so
that, fuck off.
yeah, that's the concept that I wrote it from was because this is like early 2010s,
See,
I
I was trying
think.
to remember when we first
Yeah,
played
it's
it because we
tricky.
released it in 2018. It's off the first album, A Prelude to the Freak Show.
Yeah, so this is we want to re-record it
Hmm.
because we wanted to show the growth that we've had.
Kind of like you just said earlier with how much the music has changed from the beginning to
Yeah.
now.
And yeah, so like at that time, we're trying to do our music thing, and we're getting a lot of hate because of the way we
Oh
look.
yeah,
Like we like to wear leather and
makeup,
makeup, and
hmm long
like all of
hair.
our heroes. Like we want to look like Motley Crue, we want to look like Alice Cooper, we want to look like Kiss, and the scene in Minnesota was not having it.
Mm-mm.
They
Mm-mm.
were constantly harassing us,
And we're
and
still like kids. I mean,
no, I
I
mean,
was 13.
no, like we were super young. Like it really, it's not okay to be
Like a
harassing.
40-year-old guy emailing us terrible slurs that you couldn't say today.
Yeah,
But we grew up with that. It's
um,
all right.
it makes us stronger.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly. It made your skin a lot thicker, that's for sure. Well, to look,
yeah,
if you go to their website, it's Castor, it's VOLOR.com, to their video section, my rock and roll dream video. I love this video, guys, because this is totally the up and coming band. It's got shots of them playing all over the place. You're playing it like we even have the park here in Sheridan, Wyoming, where it has like the levels of people can
Oh,
sit at. You're playing there. It's
yep.
just it's incredible. And this is all. I mean, was this because you guys are playing? Who's filming all this? Is it your folks? Where'd you get all the footage?
well, the footage where we're really young, because there's like footage from like
Oh
our
yeah.
second and third concerts,
Yep.
Yeah.
and yeah, that's like our dad filming.
Our dad did a lot of that, and then it's just like friends, family, fans. and we just
Sometimes we
put
set up
together.
a camera. If the camera's not moving, that's because we set it up somewhere,
Stationary.
you know. But yeah, we just collected all this footage over the years, and we're like,
Hmm.
let's do a
Compilation.
compilation of like us growing up, and we kind of try to put it in that order where it's like the earliest concert
Yep.
and like to whatever's happening now.
Hmm.
And actually, like when I watch it, like you get a lot of memories. You're
Yeah.
like, oh man, I remember this show. I remember this
Hmm.
show. And
Yep.
like what happened before or after or even during. Like
Yep.
there's always something going on.
Yeah, it's great. You got to go watch it because then you do the album release show at the Skyway, which you guys have played before. But I like the
Mhm.
posts on your Facebook. It's like we've seen so many bands here, and now we're playing here. What was it like the first time when you walked on the stage as a performer at the Skyway?
Was that when we did because we did our first album release also at Skyway, and
Yeah.
I think that might have been the first time. But yeah,
And
that
then
was.
after that, we played a few shows and
Hmm.
we opened for some pretty
Yeah, because we opened for
good
Flood when we
sized
were there. Yep.
touring bands.
Hmm.
Flaw, Gabriel and the Apocalypse.
Yep. They were on there.
Um,
So yeah, we played at Skyway a few times, but yeah, that first time for
it,
that release show, that was something else.
well, because like we saw like some of the bands that we like
Oh
on
yeah.
that same stage, so it feels really cool.
Plus, you had the name on the marquee then as well too,
Yeah,
which just looks great because it's downtown Minneapolis. You got your name right up there,
yeah.
and
Because everyone's driving by
they
and
can
they
see it
can they
right
can
there.
see it.
Like, what the hell is
Um,
Castor Valor? Castor Valor.
and I think did they spell it right that first time?
Yeah, they
You
probably
know
spelled it
what?
wrong.
No, there was I think they misspelled it, and then we had them fix it.
We made them climb up
This
there.
happens a lot.
Well, I even double checked when I sent the interview in. I was like, did I spell that wrong? And then, yeah, I had to go to your guys' Facebook page. And I was like, no, it's right. Okay. So, yeah.
I appreciate you checking.
I was like, man, I look like an idiot. I spelled their name wrong. And I was like, no, okay, good. I was
Well,
right.
the thing is, like the spelling is just so Castor. We spelled it with an ER because that was the name of the first guitar that I had.
There was
It
a
was a Starcaster.
Oh, wow.
So that's why it's ER instead of like
OR.
OR because that's usually the proper spelling for when it's a name.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know when you're 16, like do you really know that?
Doesn't matter.
I think it looks cool. I like the ER.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, and then Volor is our name, but people always confuse it for Valor. Like you misspelled Valor. It's like no,
Okay.
no, we know how to spell.
Yeah, it's just our name.
Yeah, just a name. Like
Just our name. That's it.
Yeah.
Castor, it's not Valor. Volor.
Nope.
CastorValor.com. They're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. Go get the latest album. Paracosm is out now. Well, Alex, in some of those videos, back when you were huge, when did you get into lifting weights? What were you doing?
well, that's my dad's fault. My dad got me into lifting, and he got me into lifting at the most opportune time. Uh, I was like 14, 15. Yeah, yeah.
I think you were 17. Actually.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know how old I was.
It was high school for you.
It was eighth grade going to ninth grade. That's when I started lifting during the summer, and I also started going through puberty at the same time. And
Boom.
I got all that extra T, so like it's like
Tread.
no, testosterone.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's like steroids. So like I started lifting and started going through puberty at the same time. So like I was able to pack on like 20 pounds of muscle over summer break. So I showed up and to ninth grade and everyone's like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "It's Alex." Just I've been working out.
You hear that, folks? Science.
No, it is.
Boom.
It is science, and actually we both have degrees in exercise science.
Oh yeah, I run a full service gym. Like that's what I do for work.
Oh, really? Well, I was going to mention it, Steven, because you've gotten a lot bigger in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm always working out.
Yeah,
I don't need enough,
You're starting to try and catch up to him now, so that's why you're running a gym. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll tell you where you can see both of them with their shirts off here.
Anywhere.
Well, anywhere, yes. I was on I don't know if it's your girlfriend's TikTok or your fiance or who, Alex. Whose Sphinx cats are these? These hairless cats?
Oh, those are our naked babies. Me and my fiance, it
Oh,
was actually her idea. Um, I was not too excited about getting these cats. Because like I had one experience with a Sphinx cat like years ago, and I thought they felt gross, because it's like they feel like a person, feel like a soft person, like soft skinned person, but they're not person looking.
they're running ball sacks,
Yeah, like and I thought they were gross. So like I wasn't too fond of them, and when she told me how much they cost, like I was even less fond. But then like I can't say no to her. So like we drove 3 hours to go pick one up. There's a breeder here in Minnesota, and well, we fell in love with Herman, and like he's a great dude.
They're good people.
They're great people. And then she wanted him to have a friend because we have another cat, but she's kind of angry.
She's not a good people's.
She's yeah,
I
she's
have one of those.
beautiful, like most beautiful cat ever, but just awful
Her eyes are a
personality.
little close together, but she's cute.
I mean, yeah, she's not perfect, but yeah. So she wanted Herman to have a friend. So then we hit up the breeder, and she's like, "Hey, Herman's mom, I believe it's the mom. She had another batch. Like, do you want a half brother?" And then she's like, "Yes." And I'm like, oh. So then we got Mervin. And now we have Herman and Mervin. They're almost exactly a year apart. And they're just two naked babies that run around and,
And
cause
watch
mayhem.
TV. It's crazy. They sit there and watch TV.
They'll sit there and watch TV with us. Like, at first it started with like we would turn on like a YouTube channel where they have like birds and stuff. And like they would watch that for hours. And then they started watching like normal TV. Like we were just watching Stranger Things and they're watching the Demigorgons or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're really watching them get torched. Like and
They look the same.
oh, I don't know.
They got a
No, they're
person.
not that gross.
Yeah, they're cool cats. Go check them out. You can see them on his YouTube page. What's the deal with the bass player?
What do you mean? What's the question?
Do we have one? I mean, what? Because I see some old pictures. There's 5 of you. Now there's 4 of you. I think at the release show there was only 4 of you.
All right, I gotta go through and delete some pictures. Okay, we had a rhythm player and a bass player. Got rid of the rhythm player, kept the bass player, then eventually got rid of the bass player, and then got a new rhythm player. And what we did with this rhythm player is we got an octave pedal and a Y splitter.
Okay.
Basically, his guitar amp and the bass amp are connected, and they run through his guitar, so he has both
So
sounds.
the guitar signal goes in one, it goes into the bass amp and the guitar amp. So you get
Every
well,
note you play, both sounds come out separately. So you'll have the guitar tone as the guitar and then the bass as the bass, but it's the same exact note at the same time. So it's a very tight rhythm and bass guitar.
our bass player and our rhythm guitar are always playing perfectly together.
Almost as if they're the same person.
Right. But they're not.
No, they're not.
No, the guitar player that's Nolan, and the bass player that's Cludge.
2 different guys.
2 different guys. They look identical, but 2 different guys.
They look identical, and they're playing the same time. But yeah.
So that's the current situation. Although we are actively looking for a standalone bass player that can fill that spot, we need the right guy. I mean, you've seen the band, we need someone to fit that image, be able to play as many shows as we do, and really commit and be serious.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of the issue is like we had like 50 shows we have to play last year. And how do you do that without a bass player? So I got creative and we created this contraption because I used to play bass. So I have a bass amp and bass guitars. And I was like, okay, let's, rig something up. And
they did it.
We made it work. Haven't had too many complaints actually. So that's good.
I don't even know. They're watching like, Where's your bass
I
player?
mean, there's a lot of confusion. There's people in the audience that
Where's the bass coming from?
I think it was like the first or second show. Someone's like, "Hey, give us a bass solo,"
Oh
and
my
we're like,
God.
"What?"
It's a guitar.
Well, first of all, who asked for a bass solo? Like, there's like,
No one.
there's like
Nobody.
3 people in the world that actually want to hear a bass solo, and like it's like you can see the guy has 6 strings. Like, what are you asking?
But he still tried a little bit.
Oh yeah,
He still pulled it off. Yeah.
yeah. I
What?
mean, it's like guitar, just lower.
I mean, you guys put on a heck of a show. Have you opened for anybody that like didn't realize what they were getting when you guys opened the show and said something to you afterwards? Like, boy, you guys blew it out of the park, or we didn't want to come on after you, or what'd you hear?
No, no one's ever been like that rude about it. But I mean, we've opened for a ton of bands and such, and like Warrant, Striper,
Well, Striper,
Deontay.
they had issues with us prior to us playing.
Oh yeah.
They, I
Well, it
guess,
wasn't them. It was their management that was like really anal about certain things. Because you know, Striper is a Christian rock
Yeah.
band, and
We're not.
I guess
we're not.
we went against, I guess,
There was like
their
3 or
their
4 major
standards.
events that they didn't like about us.
Yeah.
So first it
Well,
was the sex doll.
we had a sex doll on stage, and they said no, and they actually dragged her off stage.
Yeah.
And we found her after our set. She was actually in a dumpster, like hanging half out.
And she was popped.
She was deflated. She couldn't hold any more air. Her legs were hanging out, and like it was just
disrespectful.
It was really rude because like
Just an employee.
like even if she's made out of like latex, like you still shouldn't treat a lady like that.
No.
Like it's not okay.
That's respect.
Exactly.
Right.
Second part, on my amp,
Yeah.
right on top of my cabinet, it says "suck it" in giant letters. And they're like, no, you can't have that. Turn that around right now.
They turned her
So
around.
I had to turn my whole amp around and face the other direction.
Wrong way.
Which is that's unheard of. They make you turn her around.
I was like, okay, well, my cable's here, like, whatever.
We made it work because like it was a great opportunity because like once we played, the place was packed.
Oh yeah, it was
like you couldn't fit another person into this place.
It'd be faster to leave the bar, walk all the way around outside, and then enter through the side door.
Yeah, because like it was just packed.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the third part.
Oh, well, they told us like words or like you can't like be cursing, doing stuff like that.
Keep it clean.
And I'm like, okay, I can do that. I cannot say the F word.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth.
Right. And so he's basically just tearing everything down. He's like, no. And then like everything's all like quiet now. And I'm just like, okay, one more question. And I'm like, can I use my fog cannon? And he can't see it because right now it's covered in a kiss blanket because that's how I cover it up on stage. So it's more of a surprise when I bring it out. And he's like he's really thinking. Because like it's a cannon that shoots fog, right? And it is. But then like and now I'm trying to mess with him now because like he's kind of been he tore apart our show. Like he's just making things kind of weird for us. So I was just like, it's phallic shaped. And then that's when he lost it. He's like, what did we just talk about? Absolutely not. No, like he flipped. And I'm like, okay. Like I can take the penis cannon off. Like we won't use that. And
best show we ever played.
It was a great show. Like, it was like just strictly focusing on the musicianship.
And we were a 3-piece. You play bass.
Yep. And like no, I mean we rocked it. It was great. Everybody had a great time.
Oh yeah, and I mean the guys from Striper were awesome. It was just management doing their thing. Like I had to do that. But
I got Taco Bell with the guitar player.
Exactly, and they were saying that they heard great things about the show. And
he loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out.
Yeah. Just a little hiccup.
Well, it is Christmas season. These guys, if you go to their Facebook page, it's probably on their other social media too. It's Castor Volor, what is it? Volormus. It's
Enormous.
Volormus. Yes, Castor Valormus, 12 days. They've even got their own Christmas card. What is this bus? Is this a bus you guys film all this stuff at? Where do you shoot your guys' stuff?
So I bought a new bus, not this September, the previous September, and I've been renovating it like up until like even like now. And I mean, it's been even as like we've been touring, so every week the bus is looking different because like I'm doing stuff during the week after work. And yeah, that's our new tour bus, and it's pretty much complete now. I'm just doing like little fine detail stuff, just to make it more feel more like home because like we're gone so much that like I kind of want to have like that kind of like home vibe, because like the bus is our home. Like when we get to a venue, we're in the bus. That's where we're getting ready. Like that's like our safe space. Like that's our space where we got all of our stuff and like we feel really comfortable. Um, and that's where I filmed a lot of Valormus, because that was kind of the whole purpose of the bus. I wanted to create a space, an environment that is uh, representative of like what we are.
Yeah, very
And
elegant scenery. Like,
it,
it looks
it's
vision.
elegant, it's shiny. I love shiny stuff, like
Mm-hmm.
uh, and,
It's glamorous.
it's red. Like I love red, so
It's got
I wanted to create
pouches. It's got a stripper pole. It's got everything.
Well,
that's actually a vertical handrail.
Yeah, get your head out of the gutter. Come on.
But yeah, we got a
vertical
black leather
handrail.
like furniture.
It really does help. Not gonna lie.
Sometimes the roads get
It gets
bumpy.
a little bumpy.
Um, but yeah, so that's where I filmed most of Valormus, and
What do you want today? Day 6, 7?
today's day 7.
Oh.
We did Castor's Trident.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Castor's Trident. You can learn all kinds of stuff with the Castor
Well,
Valormus. I don't. You haven't shown the card. Is the card PG? The Christmas card?
actually, yeah. I mean,
We posted it.
It's a little risque, but
Okay. There it is.
no, there's
See, there's Alex. There's me.
and
There's our Christmas
Christmas
tree.
tree.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and that picture's on their Facebook page. And there's
Yep.
one where the two guys filmed it together with their shirts off, so you can see them even more with their shirts off and looking all ripped.
We know what people want.
Is it every show, Alex, that you put Steven on your shoulders? Does that still happen?
We do it during a specific song.
Okay.
So like if we do that song, then yes.
We have a song called "Have a Good Time All the Time."
Yeah.
And it just seems appropriate.
During the solo, it just picks me up. But if we're not doing that song, we'll find another spot for it.
I mean, we try to sneak it in because like it's fun, and that's how I get my leg workout.
Yeah, like last time we before Sky, we played another show in Minneapolis. We did it during Black Leather. Because I was like, pick me up.
Oh my God, yeah.
We did it then.
I forgot about that completely. We had a half-hour set.
Oh, it was the quickest 30 minutes ever. It felt like 2.
Well, we were
It was
opening
just bam, bam,
for
bam.
some national touring acts, so like
Mhm.
we can't go over time, which we have a problem with because like we like to talk in between songs, and
This guy hates talking,
like yeah, and crowd interaction because like we really try to get the crowd to feel what we're feeling,
Mhm.
and we want everyone to be on the same page. So like a good way to do that is like in between songs, like you talk to them. Sometimes you have to yell at them if they're not rocking out. Just
Yeah, a lot of crowd engagements.
well,
We like to get into their space and
yeah.
faces, and we don't just like to go up and play our songs and all right, see ya. That was nice.
No, we want to create an experience that attacks all the senses.
Yeah.
You might feel uncomfortable at the show, but in a good way.
Right.
Yeah. And they
Like it's
for you.
kind of just taking you out of your comfort zone,
Mhm.
for a moment,
A
and
wee bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so we had this quick set,
Shoulder.
and like we weren't doing that song because it's a long song, and then like I have to stop and talk to the audience halfway through the song. So like we're like, let's just eliminate that to not risk it.
Mhm.
So then like on stage, Steve was like, put me on your shoulders for this solo, and I'm like, okay, like just out of nowhere, and boom,
Yeah.
the Black Leather Middle Finger solo was on my shoulders.
Like
Um,
our shows have a general layout of what's going to happen, but anything could happen.
Yeah.
It's not rehearsed to a T. Like we have our little bullet points.
it's kind of like we're gonna open with this song and most likely close with this one, and in between,
So much could happen.
we're gonna try to play these songs. And I mean, we have a few things that we like to talk about in particular, but it's really like a key phrase, and everything else that's said and done around that is
Yeah, there could be
like,
more, there could be less, but it's all
yeah,
impromptu, very spontaneous
it's a very live event
for everyone.
for everyone involved.
Everyone involved. You never know. It's a different show every time. That's what's great about it.
Yes.
Castor Valor, go check them out, castorvalor.com. They're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. They're everywhere. Their latest album, Paracosm, is out now. What Kiss cover songs do we do, guys?
Love Gun,
Love Gun.
Nice.
one of our
We
favorites.
love Love Gun,
hmm
and we also do I Was Made for Loving You.
We just
Okay.
jammed on it last night.
Yep.
Yep.
Those are like everyone does like rock and roll all night, you know. So like
Yeah.
we wanted to do something a
For
little,
Rock City.
like we wanted to not do like the biggest songs that everyone knows. But like Love Gun, like I just love the solo. Like the solo that Ace really does. Like it's just such a cool solo, and like all the instrumental around it just sounds so cool.
Well, I love
And
when they do it live because they're like on these pillars and stuff, and they just keep getting taller and taller, and they're just like
yeah.
da 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 da. It's like this
Right,
feels so big.
oh, it feels so cool. It's like, oh my God, it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. And then like, boom, everyone comes in for the chorus, and
Yep.
everyone's just just screaming the lyrics. It feels really good.
And we do our own ending, like we all come together with our guitars and we just go side to side, just like his too. And
And we got like squad jets shooting and
Yeah.
spark machines and all that fun stuff.
we don't have those pillars and columns yet, but we'll work
Oh,
with
we're
it.
working
They're
on
getting there.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. What are we doing for Christmas, guys? We doing it together? We doing it with the family? What's happening?
I'll see him on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we'll hang out at some point.
Yeah, we'll celebrate one of the days, but yeah, just family.
Those sort of just gotta go through all the family.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Mom here, dad there,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
make your stops.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do a bunch of rounds basically. Just like
We're doing a tour.
we're doing it. We're touring. It's a Christmas tour.
We're always touring.
It's a family tour.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you. It's the same thing here.
It's more stressful though than a real tour. I think.
Yeah, it's not as fun as a real tour, but you get
Nah.
something in. If you need an after Christmas gift, you guys got a ton of new merch on the site.
That's right. Bunch of fun stuff. Especially if you're living somewhere cold, we have awesome beanies.
The beanies are so good. They're so warm. They're really nice. And if you're, I mean, we got it all to be honest. Like we got like long sleeve shirts, tank tops. We got Castor Valor thongs now. Like we koozies, so like you keep your drink cold or warm or whatever.
It's for your hand.
What?
It doesn't do anything to the drink.
It keeps the heat from your hand, so your hand doesn't heat up the drink if the drink is cold.
Makes sense.
And then if the drink is hot, your hand will absorb the heat, so it stops that flow.
Well, now that you put up with Pavement, are we going to have a bigger tour? What's going to happen coming up next year?
Well, so with Pavement, the main focus is promoting the record. You know, I still do the booking, put together all the shows and stuff, but it's looking like pretty much the same as last year. Another, 40 to 50 concerts. I've already booked about half of those right now. A lot of stuff pending and just slowly filling in the dates. So
we
still
got
a lot of shows.
Or east or anywhere else?
Sorry, say that again?
You gonna head west or east, or are we staying in the Midwest, or what's happening?
A lot of Midwest, and then I do have some shows going east and west. I'm pretty sure we'll be hitting Indiana and Ohio.
Yeah.
South, we might get as far as Oklahoma. We'll see. I'm working on that. And then west is a tricky one. But
Isn't Kansas West-ish.
Well, Kansas is like southwest, but it's not that far.
I don't know. I need a
It's like
map.
7 hours.
Yeah.
Skynet maps.
Come to
Um,
Montana.
It's
Come to Billings, Montana. Go to the pub station.
it's quite a drive.
It's not that
But-
far. Come
But
on.
we're working on it.
Everything out here is like 5 hours away. You guys are spoiled.
yeah.
Well, yeah. So, we'll be in like South Dakota, and we'll be going that far west. I mean, maybe.
Hey,
We'll see.
we're not far.
No.
Another 8-10 hours. You'll be
Easy.
No, you know.
Easy.
come on. You got the bus. I mean, you got
No, that's the thing. We got the bus, and this year we worked out a lot of the kinks.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a bus. I bought it. I don't know what it's been through, right? I don't know.
Has been through.
I don't know her history. And well, the bus broke down a few times this year, and we fixed a lot of that stuff.
It's a couple meltdowns here and there.
These meltdowns were
Hiccups.
not as bad as the year before, because we were in Texas and our gas tank actually fell out.
We almost blew up, and we wouldn't have even known it. We were driving from San Antonio to Dallas for the next show.
Yeah.
I'm asleep. Half the people are asleep. He's driving, and all of a sudden he runs to the back. Get out of the bus! We're leaking gas. I woke up. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So we go outside, and there's just gas everywhere under the bus.
oh geez.
And he's just freaking out. The tank fell. It's leaking.
So this was Sunday,
Yep.
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.
So, nobody's working. And I'm like, oh my God, how are we going to get home? We got like 1,500 miles. I mean, yeah, we have a show, but the show is not even the big deal anymore because, like, how are we getting this thing home? We're broke down in a gas station leaking gas.
But I mean,
Like-
think about how far we drove while the tank is scraping against the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it created a hole because of that.
I knew there was something wrong because, like, my fuel gauge went from like a third to like E. And I could swear I started smelling gas, but I was like, I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. I'm gonna just pull over at this gas station. And thankfully the inside part was closed. That way no one complained. Because like if there was someone working, they'd probably be like, hey, you need to get your bus out of here. Like you just flooded everything with
Yeah. We're
gas.
gonna send you a bill for cleanup of gas, but
Right.
yeah.
And that's the thing, like it's a big tank, so like there was probably like 10, 15 gallons.
And that's the worst part.
I
You know how expensive gas was then?
Wow.
Oh.
Well, go and check them out. Thank God they're still here. They didn't explode. CastorValor.com.
Yeah.
Go check out the brand new one, Paracosm. Alex, Steven, thanks guys so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us. man.
Absolutely. No, this was great.
Go follow them. It's CowboyStateDaily.com.